The valley below is wrong. Burning tank husks dot the slope like punctuation in a sentence nobody survived to finish. The mud between them is iron red. Barbed wire runs the perimeter in loose, lazy coils, the kind that suggests the enemy put it there without hurrying, because they weren't worried about who was coming. Smoke from last night's artillery drifts across the tree line in thin gray sheets. No movement, no sound, no birds, thankfully. Just the valley sitting there in the pre-dawn, waiting for anyone stupid enough to walk into it. 11 men on the ridge, weapons loaded. Major Gonzo stands alone with a pencil stub and a map, measuring distances on the ridgeline with the focused intensity of a man doing mathematics that nobody around him understands. 23.6, 38.2. He circles something. Nobody asks what. Gonzo to command. Valley confirmed hostile. 11 men on the ridge, all functional. Mostly. Yes, I can see the objective. I have eyes. That's what eyes are for. The valley is wrong. Affirmative. Yes, we're going in. Because you told us to. Obviously. Why else would 11 men be standing on a ridge at 4 in the morning? 38.2 on the ridge is going to be a problem. I've measured it 4 times. It's always a problem at 38.2. Yes, I know that's not a military term. I'm aware. Thank you. Moving on your order. Gonzo out. Listen up, men. Stop looking at the valley. The valley will still be all kinds of wrong 2 minutes from now. 3 ways into any position. I'll say this once. Pay attention and you might just survive. Market order. You charge. Right now. Full speed. Whatever price the battlefield decides you deserve when you arrive, it won't be good. Pay it anyway or stay home and watch someone else do it. Limit order. You pick your level and you wait. Price comes back to you, or the entire war happens without your participation. Both outcomes are acceptable. One just feels like watching everyone else get rich while you sit in a hole, being disciplined and correct and completely absent. Stop entry. Price has to prove itself before you commit a single man. Slower, safer. You'll still get faked out into every false breakout with mechanical precision. That's the cost. Pay it or don't use it. Pick the wrong weapon for the terrain and you're dead before the position even opens. Don't blame the market. Don't blame the man next to you. And sure as hell don't blame me. You picked your goddamn weapon. Now move. The assault breaks at 38.2. Of course it does. 3 tanks advance through the lower tree line and hit the kill zone simultaneously. The kind of coordinated ambush that takes days to prepare. Which means the enemy knew exactly when the assault was coming. From which direction. Probably what everyone had for breakfast. The lead tank takes a direct hit. The second pivots hard into a ditch. The third reverses into the infantry unit behind it, which answers the question of what organized chaos sounds like at scale. Infantry through the left flank walks into wire nobody mapped. Mortar fire drops along the right with the calm regularity of a factory, producing casualties on schedule. The center holds for approximately 4 minutes. Then it becomes something else entirely. Bodies in the mud. Smoke everywhere. Gonzo watches from the ridge, lights a cigarette, reaches for the radio. Gonzo to command. The assault has failed. Yes, failed. I can spell it if that helps. 38.2 was the problem, as documented, as measured, 4 goddamn times. 2 tanks down, 1 operational but compromised. Infantry taking fire on both flanks. Center has collapsed. No, we are not pushing through. Pushing through right now is how we lose everyone, instead of just the men we've already lost. Pulling back to the ridge, regrouping, re-entering where the level holds properly. I understand your position. My position is that I would like to have men left by afternoon. Gonzo out. Listen up. We got in wrong. We charged a level that wasn't ready. Paid for it in tanks and men and whatever dignity we had left at 4 this morning. That's done. Here's what happens next. We pull back to structure. The level that held on the way up. The one the enemy keeps defending because it means something to them too. That's where we regroup. That's where we re-enter. Not because we're angry. Not because the tanks deserve avenging. Because that's where the position makes sense again. Shallow pullback. Structure intact. Momentum still breathing. We go again. Deep breakdown that shatters everything we understood about this valley. We find a different valley. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking about the men in the mud down there. I'm thinking about the men up here, the ones still breathing. Missing the re-entry is acceptable. Destroying what's left of this unit on a broken position is not. They waited. The hardest thing on any battlefield isn't charging. It's sitting on a ridge watching smoke clear while everything in you demands movement. Artillery pounds the valley floor in slow, rhythmic intervals, each impact throwing columns of earth and metal into gray morning air. Burnt tanks smoke. Wire catches the light. The mud keeps its secrets about what's underneath it. 1 hour, 2 hours, nothing. Then the enemy moves, back to 38.2, exactly back to 38.2, like the level is carved into the landscape by some law of warfare, older than anyone present. Gonzo drops his cigarette, marks something on his map. Gonzo to command, the level held, 38.2 held. Enemy returned to it and it held. Structure intact, momentum confirmed. Yes, I'm certain, because I waited. That's how certainty works. You wait until the thing confirms or it doesn't. This one confirmed. Requesting authorization for second assault. Understood. Gonzo out. Second assault. Different approach. Pay attention because I won't be sympathetic about the ones who don't. 2 ways to do this. Anticipation. We commit before proof arrives. Better position. Earlier entry. And when you're wrong, which half of you will be, you're wrong early and wrong expensively. And wrong in a valley that has already demonstrated today exactly what it does to optimism. Confirmation. You wait for the level to hold, momentum to show up, volume to confirm the move is real. Worse entry price, higher probability of survival. You'll complain about the entry for a week and be alive to do it. Neither is right. What gets you killed more efficiently than anything the enemy used against us this morning is entering without knowing which one you're using. Gonzo to command. Sector 7 secured. Affirmative. Casualties sustained. Objectives met. 2 tanks lost. Infantry losses within. And I use this phrase with full awareness of its obscenity, acceptable parameters. The enemy is retreating towards 61.8. They are not panicking, not making mistakes, not surprised. They know exactly who we are, how we think, where we charge, when we hesitate, how to use every predictable human tendency against us at the next defensive line. We took the valley. We do not yet understand who put us in it, or why? That is the next problem. Gonzo out. For more trading tactics from the trenches, join the ranks today. Stay small, stay disciplined, and for God's sake, stay liquid. Gonzo out.